Adam Ferguson was a prominent Scottish philosopher and sociologist, best known for his contributions to the development of modern social science, particularly sociology and political philosophy. His work, especially an essay on the history of civil society, 1767, provides insight into the complexities of human nature, the development of society, and the role of individuals within it. Ferguson's thinking bridged the gap between Enlightenment thought and the emerging ideas of modern sociology. His ideas about the importance of social bonds, human nature, and the role of the state have influenced countless scholars, and his reflections on how societies evolve can provide valuable life lessons for contemporary readers. In this video, we will explore the key themes in Ferguson's work and distill several life lessons that can be drawn from his philosophical and sociological ideas. 1. The role of society in shaping the individual. Ferguson's view on human nature is notably social. In his essay on the history of civil society, he argues that human beings are not isolated entities but are deeply embedded within social contexts. He believes that society plays a central role in shaping individuals, guiding their actions, thoughts, and behaviors. According to Ferguson, humans are inherently social beings and, as such, their desires and needs are shaped by their interactions with others. Life lesson: embrace your connections with others. Ferguson suggests that the people we interact with and the society we are part of significantly shape our identity. In life, this means that the relationships you foster, whether with family, friends, co-workers, or even strangers, have the power to influence who you are. Cultivating strong, positive relationships and being mindful of the societal values you adopt can help you lead a more fulfilled and harmonious life. 2. The importance of moral sentiments. Ferguson believed that moral sentiments, such as sympathy, empathy, and the sense of justice, play a central role in maintaining social order. He argued that moral sentiments allow individuals to see beyond their own self-interest and recognize the welfare of others. This not only promotes personal growth but also facilitates cooperation and cohesion within society. Ferguson's moral theory is influenced by the Scottish Enlightenment, which emphasized reason and benevolence. He recognized that while individuals are often driven by self-interest, they are also capable of deep empathy and concern for others, and these moral sentiments are what enable people to live together harmoniously. Life lesson: cultivate empathy and concern for others. In Ferguson's view, moral sentiments are a crucial foundation for building a just and compassionate society. In your daily life, seek to understand the feelings, perspectives, and needs of others. Cultivate empathy, practice kindness, and be willing to act in the interest of others. This not only improves your relationships with others but also contributes to the creation of a more compassionate world. 3. The importance of balance between freedom and authority. While Ferguson was an advocate for liberty, he also acknowledged the importance of authority and governance in maintaining order within society. He believed that human beings cannot live in complete anarchy, nor should they be subjected to absolute control by the state. Instead, he emphasized a balanced approach, where individuals have the freedom to pursue their desires and ambitions, but within the constraints of a moral and just society. Ferguson's idea of a balanced society suggests that freedom without structure can lead to chaos, while excessive authority can stifle personal growth and liberty. In his writings, he argued that political and social institutions should protect individual freedoms while ensuring the welfare of society as a whole. Life lesson: find a balance between personal freedom and responsibility. Ferguson's ideas imply that while it is important to pursue your passions and desires, you must also respect the boundaries set by society. Understanding the balance between your rights and your obligations to others is vital for both personal fulfillment and social harmony. Freedom is important, but with it comes the responsibility to act in ways that respect the rights and well-being of others. 4. The role of custom and tradition in society. Ferguson believed that customs, traditions, and established social norms played a critical role in maintaining social stability. While he recognized that societies evolve over time, he also argued that customs and traditions provided a sense of continuity and identity. For Ferguson, customs are not just archaic practices but living principles that provide cohesion to societies. He suggested that these traditions are often more effective than written laws in guiding individuals and maintaining social order. Life lesson. Honor your traditions, but remain open to progress. While Ferguson emphasized the importance of customs and traditions, he was also aware that societies must evolve to accommodate new challenges and ideas. The lesson here is to appreciate and honor the traditions that shape your identity, while remaining open to change and improvement. Recognizing when traditions no longer serve the common good or when new ideas can enhance your life is key to personal and societal growth. 5. The dynamics of wealth and social inequality. One of the more forward-thinking aspects of Ferguson's work was his analysis of wealth and social inequality. While not a radical socialist, Ferguson acknowledged that inequality could arise naturally in societies, particularly in complex, stratified societies. He believed that inequality, while sometimes necessary for the functioning of society, could also lead to social tensions if not addressed properly. Ferguson's views on wealth were deeply connected to his ideas about the development of civilizations. He saw wealth accumulation as both a driver of economic progress and a potential source of social unrest. He believed that excessive wealth in the hands of a few could lead to corruption, exploitation, and instability. Life lesson. Be mindful of the impact of wealth and inequality. In today's world, Ferguson's insights on wealth and inequality remain relevant. While the pursuit of wealth is a natural part of economic systems, it is essential to recognize the potential harm that unchecked wealth accumulation can have on society. Strive for financial success, but also be conscious of how your wealth and actions affect others. Consider ways to contribute to the well-being of society and to help bridge social divides. 6. The evolution of societies and the role of progress. Ferguson recognized that societies evolve and change over time, driven by both internal forces, such as technological advancements and cultural shifts, and external forces, like conquest and migration. In his analysis of history, he argued that societies move through stages, from simple, tribal communities to more complex, urbanized civilizations. Each stage of social development brings new challenges and opportunities, and progress is often accompanied by both gains and losses. While Ferguson acknowledged the inevitability of progress, he also warned that it could have unintended consequences. The advance of civilization, with its focus on commerce and specialization, could lead to the decline of traditional values and social cohesion. Ferguson's historical perspective was tempered by a sense of caution about the costs of unchecked progress. Life lesson. Understand that progress is both an opportunity and a challenge. In your own life, you may encounter various forms of progress, whether technological, professional, or personal. Ferguson's insights remind us that progress can be double-edged. While it opens up new possibilities, it also requires careful thought about its consequences. As you embrace progress, consider its potential impacts on your relationships, well-being, and the broader community. Strive for progress that is balanced, mindful, and inclusive. 7. The necessity of virtue in political life. Ferguson's views on politics were deeply intertwined with his ideas on morality. He believed that for a republic or any political system to function well, it needed virtuous citizens who would prioritize the common good over self-interest. Virtue, for Ferguson, involved a commitment to justice, honesty, and civic responsibility. His emphasis on virtue in political life also extended to the leaders of society. He argued that those in positions of power must be guided by virtue and should be accountable to the people they serve. In a well-functioning society, Ferguson believed, virtuous leadership and active civic participation were both essential. Life lesson: cultivate personal virtue and engage in your community. Ferguson's focus on virtue in politics can be applied to personal life as well. Strive to be a person of integrity and responsibility, both in your private life and in your role within the community. Engage actively in the world around you and seek to make positive contributions. By fostering virtue in both your personal actions and your engagement with society, you help build a more just and compassionate world. 8. The importance of the public good over private interests. Ferguson believed that the health of a society depends on individuals prioritizing the common good over selfish desires. While acknowledging that human beings are often driven by personal motives, he argued that society's overall stability and progress are ensured when people act with consideration for others. He viewed this balance between self-interest and public-mindedness as key to maintaining a well-functioning, thriving society. Ferguson observed that in the pursuit of wealth, power, or individual success, people sometimes sacrifice the broader interests of their communities. He warned against a society that is entirely driven by individual ambition, as it risks neglecting the collective well-being and social justice that ensures long-term prosperity. Life lesson: consider the greater good in your decisions. In everyday life, it's easy to focus on personal success or to pursue goals that benefit only ourselves. However, Ferguson's ideas urge us to think about the impact of our choices on others. Whether in business, politics, or personal relationships, consider how your actions affect the community around you. Striving for balance and acting with empathy can help you achieve personal success while contributing to the broader good. 9. The fragility of civilizations and the need for vigilance. Ferguson was keenly aware of the fragility of civilizations. He understood that while societies may thrive and progress for a time, they are always susceptible to decline. Whether through internal corruption, external invasions, or the gradual erosion of virtue and cohesion, civilizations are vulnerable to collapse. He highlighted how even seemingly robust societies can fall apart when citizens fail to uphold the moral and social values that sustain them. In his analysis of history, Ferguson observed that societies often collapse due to a loss of civic virtue, social cohesion, or the abandonment of core principles. He emphasized that the decline of a civilization often starts slowly, as individuals become more focused on personal gains than on the collective health of the community. Life lesson: protect and nurture the values that sustain society. The lesson here is that societies don't remain strong on their own, they need active participation, shared values, and vigilance from all individuals. In your own life, this means that maintaining strong ethical standards, civic responsibility, and an awareness of social well-being is key to the sustainability of both your personal relationships and society as a whole. Don't take social cohesion and harmony for granted, work to preserve them by acting with integrity and supporting the greater good. 10. The power of education and knowledge. Ferguson also placed significant importance on education and the development of knowledge. He saw education as a cornerstone for both individual and societal progress. For Ferguson, learning was not just about acquiring technical or specialized skills but also about cultivating virtue, reason, and understanding of social dynamics. A well-educated populace, he believed, would be more likely to understand and address the complex issues that societies face and would be better equipped to contribute positively to the public good. Furthermore, Ferguson believed that the spread of knowledge could help individuals overcome ignorance, superstition, and selfishness, which were often the root causes of social instability and conflict. Life lesson: never stop learning and expanding your horizons. Ferguson's emphasis on education is a reminder that knowledge is an essential tool for personal growth and societal contribution. Whether through formal education, self-study, or engaging in diverse experiences, continually seek to expand your understanding of the world. Knowledge allows you to make informed decisions, think critically about issues, and contribute meaningfully to the improvement of both yourself and the society around you. Conclusion: Adam Ferguson's work provides profound insights into the ways in which societies develop and the role of individuals within them. His reflections on the importance of social bonds, the balance between freedom and authority, and the necessity of moral sentiments and virtue offer valuable life lessons that are still relevant today. By embracing the ideas of balance, empathy, responsibility, and virtue, we can contribute to the creation of a more harmonious and just society. Ferguson's legacy remains an important reminder of the complex interrelationship between individuals and the society they inhabit, and how understanding this relationship can help us navigate the challenges of modern life.